So this is a Lahn breakdown video of how I play Lahn, personally play Lahn in a 1v1 scenario where we're fighting a stronger guild, and it's more serious and it's not about like playing to rat and to frag out. Since a lot of people have asked me for VODs but I don't have any, I figure I might as well break down this one since this is like a good fight to do it on. So yeah, this is just for team fighting and mainly not for murking or like fragging out. So my original goal going into this fight, since it was a 1v1 and I knew like the players on the other side and who were their top fraggers, I aimed for Joey, who's their archer, who abuses archer really well. So his damage output is like probably, I'd say like 20% of, maybe 10% of his guild's damage. So taking him out would impact the fight a lot. So yeah, going in, my target was Joey and focusing him if I had the chance to, and like other backline. So yeah, here's this. So they were sitting in safe zone at the start of the war and pretty much like a lot at the beginning of the war. So right here, I'm just scouting.
No safe zone. Pull back, just pull back.
Found out, looked at my mini map and saw they were at the safe zone. Not committing too many flight skills, only committing just one.
You don't have to walk down, just throw out damage.
Glide back.
Drop traps on the road. Drop traps.
So I try to drop a trap, like in a serious fight, I try to drop a trap more. But sometimes it depends on how far the enemies are from you. And if they're close, it's kind of dangerous to drop a trap as a Lahn, because you have to be in a better position to flank their backline. And sometimes if you're in the middle of your ball and you try to drop a trap and they come and the enemies come and like force an engage on you, you're gonna be part of the people that get CC'd. So I try to avoid being in the middle of my ball after picking up my shy buff. So this was like the first war really that I actually picked up shy buffs and like consistently went to pick up shy buffs. Normally I don't care about it, but after this war and like the few months after, I realized that shy buffs are like really crucial, not because they make you faster, but they counteract slows when you're diving as a Lahn. And slows, along with the hit excel that we already have, it's really bad if you don't get rid of those. If you can't counteract the slows that the enemies like cast onto you. So yeah, drop a trap. They were still far away, so it's okay to drop a trap or two in the choke point right here.
Pay attention. You can pop Maywell liquors now. Keep your shit healthy.
So right on the road.
Most riding out, I think. They're riding away. Where are they going?
Make sure. Okay. Alright.
We went southeast. Well, some went southeast and the others went northwest. They're splitting into two balls. Northwest.
So just moving my traps to a hotkey. So for future trap placement,
Just
easier access.
Go back, I want plat 3. Get bomb. Get ready, bomb. Pop A2 down. Pop A2 down.
So yeah, right now they're forcing a fight, rushing to our base and rushing up the hill on the north side. This would be a pretty good engage for them, like a pretty even engage. They don't have sort of like a big disadvantage, and we don't have a big disadvantage, so it's like open field.
Push.
So since I was rushed into like immediately going into a fight without any preparation, I just had to use the WF Spring Breeze to get launch myself into the air and get some elevation before I start flying into the back line here. So I glide to get a little bonus distance. glide into Purge.
Northwest and full bomb.
And I see Joey here. Focus. I have like an option to either focus this guy, Conan. He's a good caster too, or Joey. But since Joey's a higher priority target, and I CC Conan, even though I CC Conan, I'd rather go for Joey and try to do damage to him. So I focus my skill onto Joey, kill him, pick up Reddit on the side, who's an archer as well, and then I hop back into the air, find another target in the back line. I see an archer over here, Rosie. He does a lot of damage too, so he's another priority target. And chain. So I'll actually let this play out first.
Rotate heals now. Rotate heals now. Rotate heals now. Rotate heals now.
Joey down.
Yeah, I call out Joey down, so my guild is at least a little more confident to push up and know that they've lost a lot of their damage. And as you can see, I readjusted my flight, just a tiny mouse move. It's nothing crazy. I don't really mouse move too often. Just like change the direction of where my character's flying. So yeah, now I'm chasing Rosie.
Rotate all heals now. Rotate all heals. Nice shit. Nice shit. Now finish up this way. Finish up.
Like even now, even if I don't kill him, I'm already taking out a lot of their DPS from their ball, so their ball would most likely lose this push, and which did happen. So right now, I opt for, since I used all like pretty much my range KD and my range CCs already, I opted to use Cymbidium to tank any damage coming from Rosie with my forward guard.
Hey, shit, no.
Along with the movement that comes with it at the end.
Finish up this way. Finish up this way. Range down. Range him down. Finish up. Everybody pull back towards the...
I'll also post an no voiceover videos, just like unedited and like no voiceover. You can see how the fight actually played out without me like pausing here and there.
Base killing him.
So yeah, I killed another archer and another archer, so that's 2 archers. That's 4 archers and 1 ball pickup. I mean 1 ball fight that I picked up. And shot caller is pinging to regroup again.
Do damage to the base right now. Go back towards the ball up or shadow.
So yeah, that was the end of that fight. We won the push pretty like solidly. I don't have a kill feed here, but it was all blue, I think. Mostly all blue. Okay. So right now I'm just picking up shy buffs before I reposition to a better spot.
Speed spells up.
So as you can see, once I get those buffs, instantly run away.
Hard spread and take these angles.
Find a better angle since we're spreading.
Spread and move. Let's go. Let's go.
So I take a semi-high ground here. Ideally you want to take as much, like any slight elevation to help you get a step up on the fight without having to blow through too much mobility, without having to blow like spring breeze or flight skill to get up higher. So I just try to get on a better elevation before the fight. So now we're forcing the fight really quickly. So I have to abandon that high ground. So now I'm forcing my mobility to the front. This can get a bit dangerous depending on how far the ball is moving, because if you spam Furious Chase too much or any mobility skill too much, you'll run out of stamina. As you can see here, like I only moved a tiny bit and I'm already down to, I think it was like 70% stamina. Depending on like how much you're moving, you want to be careful of your stamina. Over here, since the fight was like back and forth between them camping in the safe zone, it was okay that I'm like spam Furious Chase, but other options you can do are like blooming. It's a bit slower, and like Furious Chase Eyes of Blood over here, like your bomb. Just other skills that don't use too much stamina, or don't use stamina at all.
Now push. Now push.
Okay, so we're forced to fight. I have no idea where the ball is. I just had to go based off of my guildies and where they are on the map.
Now push. Now push.
And once I see everyone pop up my screen, I have to think about I don't want to be in the front part of this ball here. Everyone, all their backline, since digital is a more backline heavy comp with a lot of range DPS. I want to go for the people in the back who aren't pushing up with their guild.
Push it now. Nice fucking
So
damage.
get a better angle
You're
here.
ready to choke. They have nowhere to run.
Get on the edge of the fight. This wasn't ideal, I guess, but it was a big CC, I guess, so it worked. I mean, it was a bigger CC opportunity. I would definitely try to get like the backline over here, where that Ellie is.
Damage. You're ready.
And Joey's right here.
Get the choke.
I don't go for that. I just go for her CC on the edge of the fight, where no one is aiming damage at.
Just under from front to back. Nice.
I wouldn't recommend doing blooming depending on how many enemies are here and how hard you're winning the fight. If you're winning the fight really hard into an enemy ball, you can do blooming, but if not, and they're doing a lot of damage and tossing damage at you, the issue with that is that you can get hit excelled like crazy if the enemies aren't dying and they're still throwing out skills at you. So that's a big issue with doing blooming and when you're not winning a fight in the middle of a ball. So this is fine since we are winning the fight and they're backing up and retreating. Just calming to main ball comms that we're winning the fight so people are more confident. Normally don't use comms unless it's a super serious fight. I need to sometimes scout.
Rotate heals. Just keep fucking farming them. If they want to stay in safe zone, let them.
So just small picks here and there. And now the fight's pretty much won, so just looking for any remaining picks to completely wipe their ball. So now I see Joey on the side right here. I just look for Joey again. I see him over here. I get CC'd by an Ellie, unfortunately, so I drop to the ground.
Push straight into the fucking push him right into the fucking safe zone.
Immediately target him.
Push him right into the safe zone. W him. Treat him like Marcus. That's sort of base. Why? Well, alright. Go back towards the base.
And we pretty much won that fight. Yeah, just picking off Joey whenever I can see him.
Feed BSR.
Feed BSR. Depending on your guild, I would recommend you feed BSR, but sometimes it depends on how the fights are going and how quickly it is. If you can't catch shy buffs or your guild's really bad at shy buffs, sometimes you might have to absorb your BSR just so you can have your attack speed for the main ball fight. I try to feed like here, especially since our Zerkers, like, they don't get BSR a lot, so I have to feed them. But if you are in a guild that doesn't have good shy buffs, then I would recommend just saving your BSR for when there's like a fight and you didn't catch any shy buffs, you're on the side of a fight and you need to attack, and the attack speed really makes a difference in counteracting the slows from like everyone's slows that they toss on you whenever you're in a fight. Yeah, like I said before, it's just to counteract slows. Because the class is really, really unbearable when you are slowed. Unlike some other ones. So yeah. So I fed BSR. Now we're about to take on another fight.
Spread left and right hard. Make a huge line. Horizontal.
Go to this rock again. Don't use too much stamina or don't use too many skills to get to this rock. Just spring breeze, press L and B to get the little extra bonus height. Land on top of the rock.
Wrap around if you're a rack class.
And now, since this is a good position and like everyone knows, like their guild sees our guild our guild sees their guild, so sorry, burping. But if they push up, there's gonna be waves of people that come through this fight. Like this will be the fighting area, and them coming from here to there. There'll be waves of people depending on how good their ball movement is. You can't really abuse this too much with Cho, or like, yeah, Cho's probably one of the few guilds that you can't really abuse this against. Digi would kind of be there, but if they move in a ball really tight, it's hard to bomb them because of hit excel and like their peelers in the back line, heals, shy buffs. I mean shy bongos. I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff that you, in a serious fight like this, you want to catch them in waves. Like you want to catch the last wave of people because those are usually the greedy backline who try to not die and let their teammates die. You know, so there's gonna be like a wave of frontline. Sorry, I hit my mic there, but a wave of frontline, a wave of maybe like casters, and then like shies, and then the greedy DPS range in the back.
Back around to their high ground from the northeast of them. Everyone else move forward in range. Move forward in range. Get these random 1s and 2s picks. Range 4.
So.
Range 4. Don't overcommit.
Oh wait, this wasn't the fight. Okay. Oh, this wasn't the fight. That was maybe.
Pull back melees. Pull back. Pull back now. Pull back. Back now.
Sorry, just scouting.
Pull back now. Pull back now. Range of the Ellie. Ellie's coming in. Pull back and range of the Ellie. Everyone keep pulling back.
Now they're coming in.
Range of the Ellie. Just pull back and range of the Ellie. Speed spells up. Class spells up. Here they come in. They're coming in.
And one thing I'd like to look at when I'm looking at these fights, especially from this range and like in lowest optimal, one of the advantages is that you can see who has a bow right here. This guy has a bow, this guy has a bow, this guy's moving, he's gliding. So if you know the archers and their movement, you'll know that this guy gliding right here, that's another range, that's a range right there. Like you can tell using lowest optimal, or even RuneScape mode, I think you can still see it, but you can see who has a bow, and those are your targets normally. So yeah, that guy was gliding again.
They're coming in again, they're coming again.
And now, this is their final wave of people. As you can see, Joey's back here as well. He's just baiting his guild while he pumps out DPS.
They're coming in.
And I CC'd a few on their backline. They aren't priority targets, but yeah, just try to CC their backline.
They're coming in again, they're coming again. They're coming in. Rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals.
I didn't get any like good CCs, and a Zerker was coming at me, so I immediately back up with my Shift S Primrose Sprint iframe into flight, into glide, and then flight. And then while I'm flying here, I want to look for any targets that are range. So as you can see, Joey here immediately. I CC'd the Sweet Puff guy by accident, but the goal was Joey right here. So
melee's going now. They're at the base of the hill now. They're at the base of the hill. Full commit.
As you can see, I was focusing my damage this way, but I redirected to Joey. This would be just like in general if you're focusing range. Where if you see this guy's low, then you can just redirect your damage. You have to be on react quickly to who's taking a lot of damage.
Forward now, full commit forward, wipe them up. Our flex should be hopefully clearing their flex here. Joey down.
Yeah.
If you respawn,
just memeing saying Joey down.
Respawn, clear the base. Spread out and wipe them up completely. Rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals. Keep healing.
So we won the push pretty much, and now we're just finding more picks. Look for any backline. So I know most of these names, so it's a bit easier, but you just have to look for the way people are moving on their classes, because that gives away what type of class they are and the weapons they're holding, stuff like that. It's really on the spot though, if you never fought the guild. So yeah, CC this guy, this
Bernie last pit of the Ellie.
Get the V. Continue going since we have momentum. CC details and kill him. He's another high priority target, but he's a lot slipperier, so sometimes it depends on like who's there at the fight, but details would be another high priority target. but he's just really slippery to catch. And if you fight him, he might just apply slows to you from like suck wizard kit that naturally applies slows, and it just slows down your whole gameplay. So you can't really catch him too well. You really have to catch details off guard.
You're far back. Don't get baited into the push. Speed spells up, class up, sub on everybody. Range in the front, get ready to
Wait, this might be the same
coming
fight.
down, careful PS, pop up PS.
Oh, no. Wait.
Now, pop up PS now, pop up PS now. Rotate heals, and melees are extending.
So again, as you can see, Blues here. He's another Suckalon player as well in our guild, and he's really good as well. He's looking for the backline too.
Now with your PAs, you win this fight now. Rotate heals. They're trying to commit to the base.
So I found another archer again.
Trying to commit to the base. Slowly pull back. One TP back to the north, southeast, and just keep wiping the front line. Keep wiping the front.
So you don't want to stay in the middle of a fight for too long. Definitely only want to throw out like 1 or 2 skills. Even blooming here is a bit risky because of all their range. You can get hit excelled and like really fucked, especially since it's a super armor and it's pretty slow. You can take a lot of damage here, but
to the north, southeast, and just keep wiping the front line.
yeah, just get up above ground so you're not taking all the damage from their rangers.
Keep wiping the front line.
And spot 2 more archers here.
Nice fucking job.
Archer and a ranger. And I CC'd him, but I CC'd him with Morning Dew, R&B, while in flight. So I CC'd him, but the elevation, I was pretty much already on the ground, so I couldn't connect, like, I couldn't fly to him. And when I wind orchid, this slash here, it's when you hold down R&B after certain skills, it's a knockdown. So I missed him. I have to quickly Furious Chase next to him and then kick him to knock him down.
Front to back.
Since he's stiffened, it's like a really short window. You have to really be on top of that. CC'd him, and he pretty much V'd. I see someone coming in the back, and then see someone coming in the back, so I just iframe backward, and then
now work front to back. Now push north. Work front to back.
Backdash,
Back.
and then CC this guy with Cymbidian Reddit.
Work front to back. Pay attention to the flank. The
Another
backline
V.
is good. I mean, they're balled up now in the back.
And see a Zerker was trying to chase me. This isn't like gonna be a great thing if a Zerker's chasing you.
Range up, kill bits, nice job. Range forward.
Get back in the air, search for more people. Try to CC Oliver with F, which is Ethereal Dance. It's a stun. So I try to CC him. It hit, but I guess he was still on his horse, kind of ish. So it didn't CC him. And he's a Musa, so we quickly let that go. Let him do his thing because you're not gonna be able to catch him, or even like out trade him since he's a Musa.
Work front to back. Work front to back.
So you read it.
Back. If he's still
Try to CC him. CC him. Teammates finish him.
He's still on the base. Nice job. Our rebuild should be there. All.
I tried to spring breeze into Morning Dew for more catches, but I didn't get anyone. I see Sasha here.
Yes, this Elias.
Kill him.
Yeah. Okay, just yeah, that's fine. Into the dive. Okay.
Since he loves saying he brings the chaos or some shit like that, I type chaos, and they love popping bells and stuff. So yeah, let's type chaos. This is more mental warfare that I like to do. Try to make them more tilted every time they lose a push. Yeah, and since I know they watch the stream, and like stream snipe a lot, Digi, I type in exclamation mark messages and announce it, and kind of just let them know that try to get in their heads pretty much.
Spit out, drop traps, BBSR. Drop traps on.
Only do this with like very few select guilds when they talk shit or like cringe or something like that.
Traps, just delay the shit out of these losers here. Everyone's pull back to the base if you've trapped. If you pull that, pull back and kill the rebuild. Kill the people trying to bomb that rebuild. And turn to do damage to mechanics. Just pull back to the pull back to the base.
So yeah, that
Back to the base.
I'm typing to the stream snipers
Pull everybody that's near my base.
pretty much right there.
Drop traps on the east, south, and the east.
Mental warfare,
Do
mental
damage to
warfare.
mechanics. Just pull back to the base. Pull back to the base. Pull back to the base. Pull everybody that's near my base. Drop traps on the east. Back to the base. Kill.
That was a duplicate clip, I
Hey,
guess.
you're spawning.
Alright, so yeah, this is
Kill, bro.
24 minutes into war, and these are the scores. It's not like crazy, but you just kind of do your job. It's a lot easier to frag when they have a lot of backline. Digi has a lot of backline, so yeah. But they normally have a lot of peel for their backline, which they didn't have for this fight. So it was a lot easier to get them, because normally they have Valks and Zerkers. So it's a lot harder to fully commit to any damage.
Hey, you're spawning fort. You're only spawning fort. Pay attention. Northeast. Watch your flank. Watch your flank. Melee's clear north.
So T10 Peggy OP, definitely a lot of people say you don't need T10 Peggy because you're a Lahn, so you can fly, so whatever. But T10 Peggy gets you up on elevation easier for one, and then you don't have to blow all your stamina, you don't have to blow all your skills, your flight skills, because your flight skills are 15-second cooldown and 30-second cooldown, so they're a long time. And if you blow all those before a fight, you kind of don't have a way in or out. Or CCs. Because flight and morning dew while you're in flight is like really crucial.
Everyone else respawn. Push up. Everyone else start pulling back.
So I fly over here. I already scouted the fight where it's taking place.
Southeast. Let's get a ball up and
Buff up attack
Get the
speed
ball up.
and AP buff.
No,
So I'm more used to the angles when you glide into purge. So these are, you have to know the elevation and what you can do with your glide, and like when you purge. This comes with like more experience. So yeah, I just
everyone start pulling back southeast. Let's get a ball up and wipe them again.
so buff up spring
Get the ball
breeze
up.
into glide into flight for a little bonus elevation, and then scout the fight, reposition into glide again,
No, I mean, you.
and then purge
Yeah, and
and
Alright, guys, good ball up. I have PAs
just dump out damage.
Ball up again. Let's get
You
the
want
ball
to
up.
put, so I put my back up against the wall while I'm using forward guard. You always want to do that, of course. But I mean, some new players might not understand, but you always want to put your forward guard while your back is up against the wall. So that's just for the new players.
No, I mean, yeah, anti for me. Alright, guys, good ball up. I have PAs for this. I have PAs for
kills.
this now. Ball up, bring ball up, push back up, guys, let's move back up. Guys, get the fuck away
A
from
little
the
more
base.
chat
Ball up,
PvP.
ball up. Small heals in the ball. Losers off this rock and clear.
Okay.
Get on the rock, get on the flag. Fuck.
So
Kill the flag. You
Another
don't need to chase
fight.
fucking idiots.
trying to get on the edge of the ball, scout the
Come here,
fight.
Red pink.
Flag is on these pings. Flag is on this ping. And cannons. Just kill both, bro. Rotate heals now. Rotate heals.
Just focus
Oh my
their
God,
archers.
you're gaming. Nice now. Now go back slowly to the east. If you're V out. We V out and reinforce the fight and just wipe them. Now just
I see that's a bit too much damage. I don't have too many skills, so I don't want to commit into that ball. It's just gonna be a blender, and it's gonna be a lot of hit excel and hit stunning. So
wipe
have
them.
to
Now just
get back on top, reassess.
wipe in range on the alley. The alley.
Look for, while my team is going for the flag, I go for their backline, who keeps shooting into the ball and shooting their backs as they hit the flag. So I think it's more, depends on the situation, but if there's a lot of players on it, then definitely go for the range who are casting into your ball that's trying to take out their flag.
By the way, the alley is literally more important than them.
So yeah, can't let them free cast because Archer just does a lot of
I
damage.
swear to God, it's more important. They're coming in for the west. A lot on the west. Pull back east to the base. Spread left and right.
Get grabbed.
Spread left and right. You don't have PAs for this. They have PA. Spread left and right.
V a little later into the animation because Zerker has two types of grabs. One that they can hold you up in the air for like 2 to 3 seconds, something like that, and then they start another animation. It's like a whole 6-7 seconds of grabbing. So you want to V later into Zerker grab if you can. If you're taking a lot if you're taking a lot of damage and there's a lot of people around you, then you might have to V a bit quicker, but you probably just will die anyways. So you want to hold on to your V as long as you can when you're getting grabbed by a Zerker.
Right, make a huge line. Horizontal line and engage forward. Range forward, range forward.
Yeah. Midway or the end of the animation.
Spells up. Go for this push. Speed spells up, go quick, go.
So speed spells up, they're about to approach another fight, trying to catch Shy Bus here.
Facing you now.
Go quick.
Caught my Shy
Go
Bus.
quick, go quick, and go hard east, spread left and right, spread wide, class buffs up. You're not PAing for this, actually you are. Get ready for PAs. Walk forward, range. 3, 2, 1, pop PAs, and just go for kills. You're gonna go for kills. Wrap around, go for as many kills as you can. We're playing to outnumber.
So going uphill is a bit of an issue with Lahn. It's a bit annoying because you have to blow through a lot of skills. I try not to blow too many skills if I can.
As many kills as you can.
Yeah. We're forcing this fight a lot to get the flag.
Get to the kills first. Get to these kills first. You gotta clear as many as we can. Nice.
The fight's over here, and look for their backline over here. See another archer casting again.
Yeah.
And get
for alley advantage right now. Clear these up.
Get 2 CCs in the back.
Clear these up. Did they back up? What?
I see that they're low already, and my teammates can finish them. So immediately go to a different target.
Back up. Watch west. Look west.
Went for the Shy. It's not. I wouldn't say it's crazy priority to kill a Shy. I mean, it's definitely really in uncapped. It's definitely you don't hit a Shy. You can maybe toss out like one skill that has a lot of accuracy to help damage a Shy down in uncapped. Just help your team DPS it down if they're caught out of position, but you don't want to focus any more than that. So I just kill. Since this is capped though, it's squishy and might as well just kill it.
They flank you from town. Respawn. Stay near the base. Don't over.
2 skills. Commit like 2 skills on him.
Look west.
Continue looking for backline. See Rosie here.
Okay. It was good. Rotate heals. Consolidate.
200s, by the way.
Consolidate.
And another archer down. So archers, you want to be careful. Or is it ranger? Yeah. Archers and rangers. Archers mainly though, but archers, if you get on them, you have to be aware of their moon dive because they can get to your back with a stiffen. They can like hop over you and stiffen you in the back. So you want to avoid using skills with forward guard like Cymbidium and some skills that have that are unprotected on the first hit like kick and blade dance. So one of the better options would be blooming. So yeah, this one was a ranger and I Magnus skill him into blooming, which is fully protected and I hit his back for a lot of damage. This is 36 minutes into the war scores, archer at top. So you're depending on like the enemy comp, yeah, archers gonna be mainly archers and range are gonna be at the top. And there's really not too much you can do about it these days in this meta. Like even CTG and it's probably all I can think about off the top of my head of wands. Azurelia for sure, but Azurelia doesn't play these types of fights too often, but it's mainly just range out fragging you these days as a Lahn player. I know Blue definitely frags though. Blue Toxic, yeah, in our guild. Forgot. Since he doesn't stream, I forgot about him.
Range, yeah. Like, ready to just double. I know, I don't want to double key. Just walk up in range. Walk up hard as a.
Okay, so.
I don't want to double key. Consolidate.
200s, by the way.
Range, yeah. Like, ready to just double. I know, I don't want to double key. Just walk up in range. Walk up hard as a guild as.
So shot caller says he doesn't want to commit. I'm not going to commit too much here. I'm just going to look around, scout, and see what's going on. and maybe like toss in a CC for fun. So just so our front line can maybe get a quick pick if I get a CC on them. This depends on your guild. Hopefully you have players that range players that will follow up and like are hungry for kills, and they'll follow up on any CC you get.
Range in 3, 2, 1. Walk up and range.
So
Just walk up and range.
fly in here,
Go over.
glide into
Don't
purge.
overcommit. Melee, stay back.
Not overcommitting, just tossing out purge. I say into forward guard backwards, away from their balls so they can't hit me.
You're disengaging in 3,
Disengage immediately.
2, 1. Pull back now. Pull back
Just
now.
looking for quick CCs, maybe picks for our teammates.
Pull back now. Pull back now. Pull back now. Hard pull back. Hard pull back. Hard pull back. Hard pull back.
I think he might have
You're
gotten
disengaging in
one
3.
off that.
There's range in 3, 2, 1. Walk up and range. Just walk up and range. Don't overcommit. Don't overcommit. Melee, stay back. You're disengaging in 3, 2, 1. Pull back now. 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 Hard pull back. Hard pull back. Hard pull back. Hard pull back. Hard pull back.
Yeah, when both guilds are not moving, then all you can do is just really fish for a quick CC, and that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna look. I
I
feel
don't
like
see it. I don't see anything though. There.
Get back on the high ground. Since I'm already low on flight skills, I have to get on high ground.
range forward again. The ranging is broken up. Go forward. Rotate. Casters, you're
I already know where their ball is. I can position myself better here.
just healing. You're on bitch duty.
I see blue here going.
You're bitch.
I see blue here going, so I immediately, as a lawn player, as a lawn brother, I had to go in.
You're on bitch
Maybe we both can get something off of it.
duty.
So I forced myself to go in here.
Alright, pull back now. Pull back now.
I follow where he's pathing to.
Pull back now. You guys are in territory of getting dog. Go one. Pull back. Pull back now. Pull back now.
Just a quick CC, knock them off cannons with my BSR.
Go one. Pull back. Pull back. Now. Pull back now. I don't know what they're doing.
Nothing
We're
bruises.
just sitting there waiting.
As you can see, like flight, you just take a lot of damage. So one thing about fighting these range comp heavy guilds is that you're probably gonna die in the sky. So you have to think about that going
I
in.
think they're just gonna cannon from fly.
Yeah.
If
You got this now. Just kidding.
This was, I don't know how long this was into war. 39 minutes into war.
Guys, here again.
2.
So right here, I was scouting, I believe, or something like that, and I was really far from the ball with really little stamina, as you can see right here. But shot caller called for engage onto a fight, so I had to force my way into it. This is definitely not ideal, so I want to point that out.
1. Pop up PS. Pop up PS. Pop up PS.
Like I go in with 17 stamina, no skill, like one flight skill, no purge over here. So I'm relying heavily on the. Yeah, it's just not gonna be a good time.
Push into them now. Push into them. Push into them.
Yeah, forcing myself into it.
Push into them.
So I
2. 1. Pop up PS. Pop up PS.
spring breeze,
Pop up
get
PS.
elevation,
Push it.
glide,
Into them.
flight came back up, so I
Now,
use
push into
that.
them. Push into them. Push into them.
Glide
Push into them.
again.
Push into them. Push into them.
So right here, this would be great if I had my purge up and I didn't waste it chasing Sasha. So
You should be able to.
I land. This would have been good here. Just maybe CC'd these three over here. But I didn't have purge up and I thought I did.
Clear the flag.
Land with nothing. 10 stamina.
We're not hard to cast. Free.
I realized that. So immediately we.
Keep our boys healthy. Push. Follow up on your workers.
And now I
Follow up on your workers.
get to the edge of the
Your
fight.
backline. You're gonna turn around to our backline now. You're gonna turn around to our backline now. Turn around to our
Pre-buff up.
backline. They're just flank. They're flank.
And now I get back into the air with not much. But
Backline.
I see my teammate here. He's getting attacked, and the thing with people attacking, when they're ganging up on one person, when you, like 2 or more players ganging up on one person, their odds of like tossing out unprotected skills is a lot higher. And I try to peel my teammates a lot, but sometimes it doesn't work out as a lawn because you don't have much. You have damage that can get hit excelled and like slowed down because of it. So you might not out trade people. That's one way to peel, and then the other is CC. you don't have a grab, so your CCs are semi unprotected as well. So it really I wouldn't recommend you try to peel too much, but I try to. So here I go, peel with a purge.
Go back. Back and clear. Back one.
Just dump damage. He tossed out an unprotected skill because he thought it was safe since they're ganging up on people.
Nice. Blue. Rotate.
And I get 2 kills there.
Rotate around the
Soap, the one who was getting hit, lived.
base.
So
Rotate around the base. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
I didn't have any stamina here, so
And clear our back line.
after I peeled,
Go back and clear our back line. Nice blue. Rotate heals. Consolidate around the base. Consolidate around the base. Alright, that's fine.
after I peeled, I just went to kick for a SA,
That's fine.
and since that guy was right there, tarnish,
That's fine.
and go into blooming to move away with mobility and
Consolidate around the
SA.
base. Burn it. 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 Chase him down. Chase him down. Chase him down. Chase. 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 Chase.
There's a
Chase.
flag right now for someone to take.
Dude, burn him. Burn him. Burn him. Flex, pick up the flag. Flex, pick up the flag, dude. Burn him. Keep chasing. Keep chasing. Keep chasing. Why did I...
So calls to chase, I chase,
Range and pull. Range forward.
even if I have nothing.
Range on
Sitting
high.
on that hill.
Range on high. Take it. Take it. Take it from him. Watch for stuns. Watch for stuns. Get past him. Get past him. But burn everybody behind him.
I assess who's moving backwards, look for their range,
Everybody behind him. You
wrap, almost CC Joey, but I CC this archer
play,
instead.
bro. Huge play. Burn the alley while
I get CC by something.
they're on it. Burn the alley while you're there too. Burn the alley while you're there too. Get on the ball. Burn that fucking alley. That dude's a fucking idiot. Burn the alley. Burn the alley. It dies for free. That's actually huge. And Durham took the honor.
Since I ran out of skills pretty much, I have to use blooming there, which is fine because no one else is there.
So, rotate him back.
A little chat PvP to get in their
15
head.
northeast.
Alright, respawn, stay at the base though. Respawn, stay at the base. Don't overextend. Everyone's clear the alley. Everyone's clear the alley. Nice. Pull back to the base now. Pull back to the base now. Pull back to the base now. Oh, kill the cannons. Cannons on the rock. Cannons on retreat. Cannons on retreat. Look up. Cannons on retreat and kill it.
So I see.
15 northeast.
Alright, respawn, stay at the base though. Respawn, stay at the base. Don't overextend. Everyone's clear the alley. Everyone's clear the
So I
alley.
get Conan here,
Nice. Pull back to the base now. Pull back to the base now. Pull back to the base now. Oh, kill the cannons. Cannons on the rock. Cannons on
and
retreat.
while I'm in air,
Cannons on retreat. Look up. Cannons on retreat.
I see beamed here with Sage. I know that Sage, well, a few of their skills are forward guard, so getting a morning dew in their back is kind of likely, depending on like where they were. This was an old Sage pre-nerf quotation marks, so he might have SA, but if he tosses out a forward guard, then he'll get CC'd in the back.
Kill it.
So I CC'd him in the back with morning dew.
Go.
Morning dew, but it puts me far away, so I instantly Furious Chase into Purge.
Go back
You can either Furious Chase into Purge or Kick, but he already beat,
to the
so
base. In 3, 2, 1. Pull back now. Should be all. Cannons should be cleared. Everything should be cleared.
so I don't get any CCs here. If you don't get a CC as a lawn, just back up, get back into the sky, or just like fly away and look for something else, because you're not. A majority of the classes that you fight are either gonna slow you, out trade you, grab you, or hit excel you. So you really need that element of surprise.
Base is okay.
So yeah, don't get any CCs, just back up, leave.
No cannons again.
Is it north side?
More chat PvP.
Keep your ladder road. Go on plateau. Go get.
And war scores, this is 43 minutes into the war. As you can see, I'm slowing down a lot. Trying to get more CCs, and our fights are pretty like scuffed in between, so it's harder to get kills here. But my main objective is just their high priority targets and their backline.
Hey, horse, get on the flat. Go on your fucking flat. They're probably trying to int on the reef.
Here I'm up top, and I spot a Zerker, and our ball's right here, so he's definitely gonna try to do some 200% or 100% play. This is for sure like a 200%. 43 minutes into the war, and I think we started at around 7 minutes, so this was definitely like a 200% play. So I want to ideally try to bother him, even though it's not a good idea to fight a Zerker ever, because they can grab you or they can devastation you, which is a 30 to 40% slow depending on add-ons. You definitely want to avoid trying to fight a Zerker 1v1. You're going to lose out most of the time. So I see him coming in.
That's what they're gonna do.
I just bait him. See if I can catch a CC with iframe.
Rotate small heals.
Heat up here.
Call him out. Call him out. I sort of scout most like important fights, and when we don't have a scouter, so it's definitely good to help your guild sometimes to speak up. I don't speak at all. I don't like join calls most of the time, but when it's like important fights, I at least have to speak up and sort of help call out stuff, you know. Even if you don't like talking, so
And drop.
call them out if Zerkers are nearby, so your team doesn't get like giga flanked and CC'd and killed. Make it into someone's montage, shit like that.
Traps, make sure it's littered.
So yeah, right now I'm just stalling him. I know this is like a losing fight.
Okay.
I'm probably not gonna CC him. So
Or
this is all just stalling.
just want to stay on your TK, scout around that north side.
Yeah,
Make sure
I'm
in
just
the
on
center.
I died.
Yeah.
You fish for a quick CC. If not,
Flag is
leave it
up. Flag
alone.
is up. Flag is ready. Can I play?
Yeah. So I forced him to back up. He sees he's not gonna get anything.
Doesn't matter. They're probably trying to hint on the Ricos now. That's what they're gonna do.
Is this the same clip? Oh my god.
Heat up.
Pay attention to anybody that's flanking. Okay, scout around that north side.
Yeah,
Make sure
I'm
in the
just on I
center.
died.
Yeah. Up east. Wipe them east. Everyone else, wipe them up and push. Everyone else, wipe them up and push.
Let's see what this fight was.
Flag is up. Flag is up. Flag is ready. Can I throw it? Everyone else, wipe them up and push.
We're fighting near our base.
Push out. Push out. W key forward now. Class buffs up. A lot of them with the flag. A lot of them with the flag. Push out. Push out.
As you're doing damage, since Lahn has such long animations, I just look around to see if anyone's watching or tossing out damage, or maybe my next pick. So as I'm just lingering that damage skill,
Flag.
as you see, I'm looking around, see where the fight's taking place, so I can move that to that spot next.
Push out. Push out. Push out. Press.
You don't want to just hyper focus on one thing, especially when that target was dying so quickly. You just want to look around for your next target.
That's the fucking advantage. Wipe them all the way up east. Wipe them east. Wipe them east. Wipe them east. Press the advantage. Rebuild.
Actually, let me make sure I'm, God, I hope this is recording. If this isn't recording my voice, I'm gonna die.
Now. Rebuilds now. Flex if you're at base. Rebuilds too.
I have had that happen. Actually, let me just triple check it here. Volume, microphone, okay. God, I swear, if this doesn't record, I've had a trauma before.
Up, sir. Class up. Step their heart stack.
Okay,
High ground. Their heart stack.
so
Castle push.
onto their flag. You want to be on the edge of the flag, just tossing out damage. This isn't like great. You either toss damage in or get into one of their barricades and put your back up against the barricade so you can forward guard skills.
Oh, there's a flag. Everyone push up to the flag now. Now push up towards the flag. Get ready for OPs.
Oh, they're all CC.
Pop PAs, pop PAs, mid pop up PAs, pop up PAs, pop up PAs, pop up PAs, rotate heals, pop up PAs,
I thought I had blooming up there.
pop up PAs, pop up PAs,
A
burn the player.
little misinput, so.
There, wipe the
Taking out
player there,
flag.
push east across, and burn all the.
And now I see our guild here is here to back up, so I'm going to chase out all their spawners who are gonna range back
Players.
into
Players
Ice and
first.
shit,
So yeah.
burn them. Players there, wipe the players there, push east across and burn all the players.
Players
Ice and
first.
shit, burn them. Burn them all, burn them all, burn east, pull east and burn his flag. Burn his flag, burn his flag, burn his flag, rotate heals.
Okay.
Pop up PAs, burn the players there.
Players
Ice and
first.
shit, burn them. Burn them all, burn east.
I just can see that guy just PA, so I ignore
Well,
him.
he's a burn-
Keep going
burn-
for their back
Flag.
line.
Burn his flag, burn his flag, burn his flag.
Blooming was not optimal there.
Rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals, rotate heals. Burn him out, burn him out. Flag's gonna die here. Nice, now wipe these fucking losers. Wipe these dog shit players, bro.
CC'd in SA, classic. Lower ping stuff. I mean higher ping stuff.
Alright, flex, look.
Yeah, just going for their back line.
East one.
There's a cannon, like,
Alright.
northwest.
Walk forward now. Walk forward together as a group, as a line. Range forward, range forward, range forward. Get ready for melee. 3, 2.
Z buff.
Wait. Poppy is now. Poppy is now. Poppy is now. And then push forward. Poppy is now. Poppy is now. Push forward now. Push forward now. Push forward now. Full in forward. Full in forward. It's a blue. It's blue. Nice. Block that eastern flank. Rotate all heels now. Rotate all heels. Rotate all heels. Rotate heels, boys. You're chilling. You're fucking chilling. Speed spells up. Class buffs up. More bombers are coming in.
Yeah, so that was just classic, just looking for backline while you're in the air, stuff like that, while you're in glide or flight.
And he disappeared.
Oh, Digiflag on ping. Digiflag on ping.
Oh, what?
Call out flags, and this really cucked another one of their
Digiflag
flags.
Push.
Yeah, spotted it. Just look out for that and help your guild out, you know. Don't be too selfish of a player. Call stuff out.
Go west.
No one's here. No one's here.
Flex, join us. We'll go wait.
Try to CC the ranger from Sky with the ethereal dance, but didn't work out.
Straight to the flank. 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 In the dip. It's in the dip. Class buffs up. Just straight to the flank. They drop the flank.
They're
Drop the
gonna
flank.
engage right.
Yeah, they just dropped that flag and they immediately lost it.
I need everyone else. I need melee to look north, northwest, or northeast. I need melee to look northeast. Everyone else furthest.
I crashed and I was loading back in
Push east,
here.
push east and clear.
Right together, boys. We got this.
So I see laser tag here, and he's probably like trying to kill someone as a ninja. And I know that if I go into that fight, I'm not going to contribute too much besides like maybe toss out damage or try to CC. But if I try to toss out CC, it's going to be unprotected on the first hit, so I might get montage. Don't want to do that. I don't think he's that good, so it's just a waste of time, like giving him any attention.
Southwest, response, like southwest, response, looks like.
Yeah, so he's dead right
Flag
there.
southwest. Where's flag? So keep all your ball. Go back.
Alright, yeah, so now, since I ignore him, I go for their back
Go
line,
back,
push it
go
up,
back.
get CC on one of their rangers.
It's fuzzy, what?
Since I'm too much in the middle of the ball, I have to get out since there's a lot of people here just looking at me, hitting their back line and tossing out damage, so I want to get out.
RW West.
Yeah, fly back on top.
Walk south.
Alright. So now I got here on my horse, try to save my stamina and skills.
Retry real quick. Stop and retry. Stop and retry.
They're moving out. West.
Scouts. Where?
We're moving.
Southeast.
Towards
Speed spells up. Get ready for PAs. You know PAs for 15. Spread. You know PAs for 15.
My shot caller said no PAs for 15, but Digi was just grouping here, I think. So, yeah, I forgot what happened exactly. It was like 4 months. 4 months ago, so I can't really remember specifically. But they just got here, and Digi push really well when they're when they're all set up. Then they have shy buffs, when they fed their BSR, all that stuff. But whenever like people force fights onto Digi, they're not as good, and they don't roll people over as easily. So I try to force, see if I can get an engage off on anyone who's like not awake, or like sleeping at the wheel. So I look around and I see a nice clump right here with a rock next to it. So that's gonna be an easy purge into right into the back line. I think it's like I CC'd a ton of people, and I can put my back up against a wall, rotate forward guard, Magnus forward guard into another forward guard. So I'm gonna be tanking a lot of damage while dealing a lot. So yeah, I just forced that fight knowing that Digi is not as good when you force fights before they're ready. So yeah, ping the CC and where I CC them, so I can get follow up. I had a good amount of follow up here or something because their HP bars are moving a lot. Yeah, so that was a good bomb. I tried to avoid doing too much like aggressive bombing because it's a more serious fight.
Spread hard. Spread hard, range
And they're a stronger guild, so yeah.
4, range 4, range 4. Maybe get a good job. Let's go.
Oh,
Push
big
it,
bomb,
follow
big bomb.
Go put your bombers, go put your bombers, go put
Oh,
So yeah, just commit all the damage I can to help out. And you see, like, they're all spread out. They're not. This would not be a good fight for Digi. Digi, if it was a good fight, they'd be like more clumped up. And Corrupt plays more wide, so it's better for us if they're less together, and peeling for each other. Let's see here.
You some.
PA.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't get the PA before you push, as long as you can still PA when you're into the push. If you can get a nice pick, sometimes you just have to opt for it instead of just waiting for all these like shy buffs, PAs, this and that. Like shy buffs is like at the minimum. If you pop one wave of shy buffs, in my opinion, I think that's good enough. But if you're, it depends on your ball, I guess. But if you can get a nice CC out on everyone and get like good follow up on it, then that could win you a fight. So not waiting for PAs. You can always PA in the middle of a push. So as you can see, like Jammy over here, he's always a team player. So he PAs in the middle of the ball, in the middle of the ball fight right here. So our front line, we pushed up, can get it. Always a trooper. Marl Web too. A lot of CB, yeah. A lot of team players for this fight.
Push in.
And as you can see, it's just like complete blue feed. Just sacrifice a complete blue feed.
Push in. They're back.
This is 12 minutes until, well, no, 1 hour, 12 minutes. War scores definitely slowed down, like heavily. Just going for, I forgot what I was doing. Probably Probably inting for stuff.
Keep ranging on them. Keep ranging on them. Spread left to right. You don't PAs at this point. Keep ranging on them. Keep ranging on them. Push in. They're back. Enough range up front again.
So this fight right here, just finding, I think that was flanking. So find Joey, CC him.
Keep ranging on them. Spread left.
Make him V.
Right. You don't PAs at this point. Keep ranging on them.
Oh, I'm talking a lot.
Reinforce the fight slowly with respawns. We have times of 15. Keep killing them. We're massive spawn at, we have spawn advantage on. Pull back to the base. Make the base at this point. Make the base.
I think I was getting focused right there.
Make the base.
You're muted.
Make the base at this point. Advantage on. Pull back to the base. Make the base at this point.
Oh,
Make the base.
clear.
You're muted. Soggy.
Repeat. Range northwest.
Calling out that Soggy's muted because he loves getting, he loves muting himself.
Push northwest your iframes.
By accident.
Push northwest your iframes. There's almost range for. Staying killed by that flag. It's east, right? It's
Okay.
it's not close.
See Joey.
Range on that northeast side, man. Range on the northeast side.
Tossing out damage.
They're coming in the northwest. West.
Didn't catch any of the CCs there.
No, west.
This was a bit too greedy. Like, you should not be chasing this hard with this many people next to him.
Northwest. Open the gate. Burn.
He chooses to like back up really far from his team, so
Burn. Open the gate, burn.
although to be fair, his team was getting kind of swamped, so yeah. CC him again.
Perfect timing, Slade.
Burn.
My Cymbidium goes right over his head, so none of the damage registers.
Burn. Nice job. Rotate heals now.
Unfortunate stuff.
Yeah, their timers are fucked. Because you have.
Let's see. Yeah, same scores. Range, choice. Drac, range. Yeah, pretty much. Like most of the top page will be range right now because it's more like ball fights.
You have.
Focus back up.
They're sending 4 people to our base now. 5.
There's mouse moving, catching technique off. Getting his
They're sending 4 people to our Our base now.
Mouse moving immediately for my Cymbidium 100%. I mean, my kick 100% into the other guy.
Okay, wipe it up, wipe it up.
CC him, but I think he has V as well.
Flex adjust. There's
Oh,
something
no.
flex them.
I think I got some type of like,
Flex adjust.
I got stunned up while I was in Blade Dance.
They're sending their flex center. Just go back to base. Oh, it's a whole lot of them. How
Or
many?
maybe knockback, I don't even know.
Let's touch it. Wait for Soggy.
Right here, this fight was not
Let's touch it.
this fight was not optimal since their base was up on this like super annoying like rock elevation. So getting up here was there's only like one way I think, while they can cast down. Like our path up was here, down here, and we have to run up, wrap around. So it's a really annoying base to fight.
I'm about to
So
go
on gate side, you can hit their flank rebuild and supply the same.
So we went up this way, wrap around this way. This is gonna be when you're finding a lot of range.
Range forward. Range forward. Range forward. Range forward.
And you can see like everyone here was range.
Let the flank. Let the flank happen. Let the flank happen.
Pick off one, get a V,
Okay.
fly away,
They're pivoting to
Think
base.
I'm safe?
Range. This gate right here.
and die midair because of a ranger.
Hey, go back. Range hard. To the long extent.
So here's another fight at our base.
Range hard. To the long extent.
Nearing the end of the war, just scouting with my flight.
Whatever extent.
Only committing one flight skill to it, just for scouting.
Speed spells up. Where are they gonna flank us from?
From their ball side. They're gonna wrap.
The fuck is ball side? Yeah. That's it.
The flex is east. The flex
Okay.
is east.
The flex is east. Flex.
The fuck is ball side?
Range forward. Range.
Alright, I see Joey here. He popped up for a second.
Range
Oh,
forward. Range.
I found my target. Primrose sprint backwards. I like the Primrose sprint on some engages, even when since I'm going down in elevation. Primrose sprint is a lot quicker. Since I'm like going down in elevation immediately, I'll rephrase it like that. If I were to do Spring Breeze, it would put me high. It would put me higher, and it would take longer to get back down. If you get what I mean. Spring Breeze launches you up in the air, and Primrose Sprint just moves you backwards and doesn't move you too much elevation. So, ideally, Primrose Sprint would be better here if you're trying to get into flight or gliding. And another thing with Primrose Sprint is you get a 12% evasion buff, which is actually really helpful in capped. Although an issue with that is that if you use it and you get into a fight too quickly and you need to back up immediately, you don't have an iframe for that, so it can be an issue. But I try to engage with Primrose because you get a 12% evasion buff, and on cap it helps a lot, pretty much. Helps a decent amount.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Go
So Primrose backdash into glide.
forward. Range forward. They might have early traps up this.
Just move my camera around, nothing fancy, just turning my
Yeah,
camera.
no, yeah. Yeah, don't overextend this. Yeah.
I don't get the good angle to CC him with Purge, but he gets greedy and uses a unprotected skill,
Range
and I caught him with my BSR kick.
forward. Class what's up? You're ready for PAs?
I reposition since I see someone next to me, so I reposition my character this way, so my forward guard tanks the incoming hit. So forward guard isn't like 180 degrees, so you want to ideally it'd be like a cone, be like I think like this kind of cone. So yeah,
Spread.
reposition yourself. Just be aware of your surrounding and
Yeah,
the
right.
players that
Forward,
are hitting you.
You're ready for PAs? Spread left and right. Range in the front.
Dodge potentially a bolide CC, yeah, I think it was right there. And
Here.
just kill Joey while two of his teammates are staring at him, which is definitely going to tilt him.
Traps in front of me. Red traps in front of me. Drop red orbs down.
And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they let me get away with that. macro chat
Oh,
PvP.
traps, guys. You should be dropping traps. They're all hard stack. Get first shadows. Get the fuck out of the way. Alright, spread left and right.
They're
Spread
pushing
left and right.
south.
You have PAs though. Speed
They're wrapping south.
Oh yeah, probably was inting a lot just going for Joey. That's probably why my kills went down.
Hey, come in.
Now that I think about it.
Last up, last up. Your PAs.
So right here, going for the back line,
3, 2,
getting as many CCs as I can.
1. Pop PAs now. Pop PAs now. Pop PAs now. And just
A bit too greedy because their ball's moving like super slow.
fucking blood range. Their LA just got trapped. Get ready. Pop PAs in 3, 2, 1. Pop up PAs. Pop.
Another one.
My
Bomb
name
in
is
the
Pop
back
PAs.
line.
Everyone's on the choke. Everyone's on the fucking choke. Their LA's trapped right now. Everyone's on the choke. Hard burning.
I see I'm taking a lot of damage there, so I immediately
Everyone's on
back
the
up.
fucking choke.
Like
Their
after
LA's
here,
trapped right now. Everyone's on the
when your HP moves from like 100% to 50% immediately, you have to be aware.
choke.
That's territory to back up. Don't greed for kills. Let's just go for CCs, go for another pick. Just don't greed. This be like a lesson for merking or like trying to frag out. I'm much more of a greedy player. If I commit to if it's not a serious fight, then I'm a greedier player, and I commit to a montage play maybe. Yeah. See, reposition here. Try to catch Joey, and I'll let this whole thing play out actually.
Everyone's on the choke. Hard burning on the choke. Rotate heals now. Rotate heals now. Rotate heals now. Rotate those heals. Rotate those heals, and you get to kill this fucking alley on the fucking kill everybody in their alley. Kill their alley. Kill their alley. Burn 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 their alley now. Range it down.
Are you chasing for flag?
Range down. Chase it. Chase it. Where's your flag? How far is it?
It's you can follow his ridge.
Walk up the ridge.
Yeah,
Walk up the ridge.
it's right at the
Walk
top
up
of the ridge.
No. Go west.
Okay, so some things to point out about that fight right there.
Their alley just got trapped. Get ready. Pop. Fucking choke. Their alley's trapped.
About that chase right
Everyone's on the
there.
choke. Hard burning on the choke.
So Morning Dew to try to CC him.
Rotate heals now.
Wind Orchid off of landing. You just hold R and B from Morning Dew, and while you're descending, and it'll knock down wherever you. It'll do the Wind Orchid whenever you land. So
Rotate
you have to turn your camera around for that.
heals now.
Don't get him. So I Furious Chase.
Rotate heals now.
Oh no. Yeah, Furious Chase into Eyes of Blood.
Rotate heals. Rotate heals.
And I don't catch him with the kick after. So I fly away, and I don't fly directly at him because I'm already low, and him being an archer, if I fly directly at him, I'm just gonna let him get free damage off of me. So I fly off to the side right here, out of line of sight, try to get out of line of sight, and keep chasing. He knows I'm gonna keep chasing, so he's already still backing up. And as I said, like he's a big portion of their guild's damage and their kills. So like him finishing off people and him doing damage to people is like a big issue. So just putting him out of this fight right now is already good for us.
Kill their alley. Kill their alley. Burn their alley. Burn their alley. Burn their alley.
As you can see, like our ball's winning. So they're pushing though. So to be fair, it's harder to win a ball fight when we're just tanking a flag uphill.
Kill their alley.
Let's see here.
Kill their alley. Kill their alley. Burn their alley. Burn their alley.
So there's just mechanical. It's nothing crazy. Like Lahn doesn't have too much. You don't want to be tossing out unprotected skills in this close range. So yeah, I turn my camera around, forward guard,
Burn their alley.
and you don't want to commit too much forward guard because, as I said, archers can hit your back with moon dive on a stiffen.
Burn their
Yeah,
alley. Burn their alley.
that puts me closer to him. I just tank up the damage with that forward guard, and I backdash here, which a lot of people, it'll catch people off guard if you primrose, shift S, backwards into purge, because they don't know the animations a lot of the time. So yeah, I primrose into purge, and immediately I think it's like pretty decent because of how fast it moves. So it catches people off guard, and you can either hit their back with it or just hit the front of them. So yeah, I CC'd him with the primrose into purge.
Burn their alley. 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 Burn their alley now. Range it down.
Are you chasing for flag?
Range down. Chase it. Chase it. Where's your flag?
and then BSR kick, angle it, mouse move it a tiny bit. I see this guy coming in to do damage, so I'm already low. I reposition some
You
BDO,
can follow his Rich.
hit both of them.
Yeah.
My teammates, luckily, Biz came to back me up, so
Right at the
he killed that other guy. And Soap here too. Real homies, you know.
Our base is fine.
Holy shit, my mouth is dying. Too much talking.
All these, pull north. Respawning from the flank. Look north, look southeast from the base. Look southeast from the base, you're engaging forward now,
So yeah, just flying up in the air, scouting for, flying up into the air, scouting for any kills. I see Archer here, Fetch. He's a good Archer player too, I think.
Engage front to back.
So he's another high target.
Your alley.
He's a long time Archer.
So
I get him.
Work southeast.
This is a bit greedy,
Work
but
southeast. Don't worry about our flank. It's just a bait anyway. Work southeast is the ball. Consolidate, ping on red. Consolidate, shies. Work on. Okay, pull north.
yeah. So I couldn't get anything else, so I just flew away.
Pull north. Pull. Away, pull.
And we have too many people watching you in the backline like that. It's sometimes you have to give it up.
Away from them.
So this shy is trying to CC me or try to stall
Pull
me.
towards the base. Pull back towards the base. Let respawns help you. You're just waiting.
See someone hitting me in my back. As I'm comboing him, I see someone hitting me in my back, so I back up, immediately turn, see who it is, and it's a Ranger, of course. I mean Archer, of course. Try to go for him. Get CC'd because their mobility skills have CCs on them.
Range on him.
I got CC'd and
Range
SA.
on the Rico. We're trying to kill the Rico right now. Get ready to plant the Rico opposite. Get ready to plant
Yeah, I got my iframe got cut short.
the Rico opposite of the base. Yeah. Range on him. They're pushing through the choke now. Range on him. They're re-engage on him. Re-engage on him now. Respawn. Spawn up and re-engage on him. Spawn up and re-engage. CC on the elevator. Huge CC. Spawn. Push. Spawn up and clear him. If you're rack class, so you can bomb him, you can spawn flank him if you want.
That was already too greedy, but since he was the only one that was there and he's like really far from his ball, it's fine. But if there were maybe like one or two more people around, it'd be very greedy to do that, since you blow a lot of your skills just to try to CC him.
Burn him up. They're trying to push up southeast of the base. Everyone just hard W key and burn these kids with iframe. Burn them out with iframe. Nice job.
Yeah. So yeah, that was greedy again, like I said.
Burn him.
But this was at the end of the war, so I didn't really care. It was just like throwaway.
Will they heal?
It ended up in a stalemate. So yeah, that was the war. And these are Joey's scores from when they were fighting. Digi was fighting Cho in Uncapped, and like as you can see, he's definitely doing a lot more damage than everyone else. Like even in sieges and stuff like that, he'll be maybe 100 kills above, 50 to 100 kills above the next person when he's on Archer. And yeah, that's him fighting into a losing fight where they lost in 50 minutes to Cho, and like as you can see, like the rest of his guild was getting pushed in. This is a lot of their flex, so understandable. But yeah, this was a losing fight for them, and he was still fragging that much. And this was supposed to be a winning fight for them, and he got 2 hours. Like he got 64 kills in 2 hours, opposed to 81 in 50 minutes versus the best guild in the game in NA, which is like a lot better than them too. So yeah, as you can see, the goal here was just to focus Joey and put him out of the game, and it helped. I like to think it helped a lot with the fight. So yeah, that was a goal. Mission accomplished. And these were the war scores for the fight. Kills, structures, The other Lahn here did better, got more kills than me. So right here, blue toxic. That's the only 2 Lahns in our guild, I think, at this time. Yeah. So yeah, range, Zerker, range, ninja, suck ninja, Drac, I think suck Drac, Lahn, ranger, archer, not too sure. Oh, actually caster, Musa. This is a suck guardian, suck sage, Lahn, wizard, Drac, I think. Yeah, suck Drac. Archer. Archer. Suck Drac. Yeah, that's it for the video. I hope this was recorded and it recorded my voice, or I'm gonna be very sad. Might not make another video.